Welcome back, everybody. So most people think eating healthy is crazy expensive. They think you need organic salmon, grass-fed whatever, and $20 protein powders just to lose some weight. Well, they are absolutely wrong. Today, we're taking on a massive challenge. I'm going to completely deconstruct the idea that you need to be wealthy to be healthy. If you're tired of feeling priced out of your own fitness goals, this explainer is made exactly for you. We're going to look at the exact numbers, the exact ingredients, and the exact strategy to build a fat-burning diet that actually works without completely draining your bank account.
It's literally the question I get asked almost every single day. Is healthy eating just too expensive? And look, if you spend any time scrolling through fitness culture online, you'd totally think it is. The industry has convinced us that dropping body fat and building muscle absolutely requires a shopping cart overflowing with wild-caught organic salmon, grass-fed steaks, and super exotic superfoods. They make it seem like if you aren't paying premium prices at luxury grocery stores, you simply cannot achieve a healthy diet. But let me tell you, they have got it entirely backward.
Just look at the contrast here. On the left, you've got your typical expensive fitness culture, right? A single tub of $20 protein powder and a piece of organic salmon that probably costs just as much. But over on the right, we have reality. Our target today is represented by that single, simple $5 bill. I want you to really let that sink in for a second. $5. That is less than the price of a single fancy coffee at Starbucks. And today, we are going to use it to fuel your body for an entire day of fat-burning meals.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the $5 challenge.
To prove just how accessible healthy eating really is, we need to set some extremely strict parameters. We have exactly $5. Under this ultra-strict limit, our goal is to prep an entire day's worth of fat-burning meals. But here's the catch. We can't just hit the budget, we have to hit the macros too. We're aiming for a total of 1,500 calories, which, is a fantastic baseline for sustainable fat loss, and a massive 95 grams of protein to protect and fuel our muscles.
So the crucial point here is exactly what's written on the screen. If I can do this, you have no more excuses. This isn't just some theoretical exercise we're doing. This is a highly practical, step-by-step blueprint that you can apply directly to your own life today. If we can secure 95 grams of protein and an optimal fat loss calorie range for the price of a cup of coffee, the barrier to entry for your health goals completely disappears. All right, let's head to the store.
Which brings us to Section 2, the budget protein arsenal. As we're walking through these grocery aisles, pay close attention to what we are deliberately avoiding. We are completely skipping all those prepackaged snacks and expensive meats to go straight back to basics. To hit our protein goals on a micro budget, we're relying on what I call the big three. Check this out. A whole container of oats comes in at just $2. A dozen eggs, only $1.50, and a bag of dry lentils, just $1.25. That brings our total to exactly $4.75, leaving us just enough spare change to grab an onion and utilize some basic pantry spices.
All right, let's get cooking in Section 3, the fat-burning menu.
This is where the magic really happens. We're taking those raw ingredients and turning them into highly effective meals. Let's look at breakfast, the power start. Notice the split screen here. On the left, in the prep phase, we are literally cracking and mixing eggs directly into our oats while they sizzle in the pan. Now I know, it sounds totally weird at first, but look at the final product over on the right. It creates this absolutely brilliant oatmeal scramble. The eggs give the oats this incredibly rich, creamy texture, and the whole thing delivers 20 solid grams of protein right out of the gate to kickstart your metabolism for the day. Moving right along to lunch, the fat burner. This split view brilliantly illustrates why lentils are our absolute secret weapon for weight loss. On the left side, you can see those dry lentils boiling down and expanding. Guys, lentils have more fiber than almost any other food in the grocery store. Then, on the right, you see the transformation into a beautiful, high-volume, spicy dal using that onion and our pantry spices. Because it is so insanely high in fiber and volume but so low in calories, you can eat a massive, comforting bowl of this to keep you full for hours, all while keeping your body in a fat-burning state. Finally, we reach dinner, the recovery. Looking at our prep on the left, we are combining our remaining lentils and our final eggs in the pan, steam rising off the heat. And on the right side, we have our final product, the lentil and egg power bowl. After a long day, you really just want something simple and filling, right? Well, this meal does exactly that. It acts as the perfect recovery bowl that ensures we successfully hit that crucial daily protein goal right before we go to sleep, which is absolutely essential for overnight muscle repair. And that brings us to the moment of truth, Section 4, the final reveal.
We've done the shopping, we've executed the meal prep, and now we are sitting at the table with these 3 massive steaming meals in front of us. So the big question, did we actually pull this off?
Boom, $4.85. That is the total final cost for all three of those meals combined. So we didn't just meet the $5 challenge, we actually beat it with 15 cents to spare. No way, right?
But wait, what about the nutrition? We successfully hit exactly 1,500 total calories. Now, this is the absolute sweet spot. It's enough food to keep your energy levels high and your brain functioning perfectly throughout the day, but it places you in the optimal caloric deficit required for steady, sustainable fat loss.
And here is the final payload, 95 total grams of protein. And remember, that is from nothing but oats, eggs, and lentils. This entirely shatters the myth that you need expensive powders or premium meats to protect your muscle mass while losing weight. This isn't just about saving a few bucks here and there, it's about proving that taking absolute control of your health and your physique definitely does not require breaking the bank. The power is entirely in your hands right now.
Now, it's your turn to take action. I want to make this as easy as humanly possible for you to replicate, so I've put the exact recipes, the spice blends, and the precise measurements down in the description below. Seriously, go grab them. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful, make sure you subscribe to DietVibe US. We are constantly breaking down the data and delivering more incredible budget weight loss hacks just like this one, so you definitely don't want to miss out.
I'll leave you with this one final thought before we wrap up today. Look at that spread of food we just created. Do you honestly think you could survive and actually thrive on just $5 a day? I want to know who is brave enough to test this out. Drop down into the comments right now and type the word challenge if you are going to try this exact blueprint yourself this week. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Keep those goals in focus, and I will see you in the next one.